Pantry. So today I'm gonna do some chicken wings for you. I'm gonna oven bake these so they'll be a little bit healthier, and they're gonna be sweet and spicy and delicious. So if it inspires you to stay along to see how I do this, I hope you do, go down in that About section below. Check out all the links I've left for you, my Wild Tree website where you can shop for all organic natural products, no preservatives ever. Or you can go over and check out my Facebook page, hit like over there. There's over 5,100 of us over there right now. And so join in on the conversation. And if you make this recipe, please feel free to post that over on my Facebook page. And well, as always, guys, let's go make some delicious chicken wings. Come on. So all I've done is rinse them, patted them dry, and then I've got some oil down on. You can choose whatever oil you want as long as it's got a high smoke temp. I chose a grapeseed oil. I'm going to do my Himalayan pink salt. And I get my grapeseed oil from Wild Tree, as most of you know, because it's expeller pressed, it's fabulous, has a high smoke temp, and it comes in different flavors as well as just the plain natural. I don't want to add any flavor to this other than what I'm doing in the sauce. But I'm going to bring out the flavor of the chicken by seasoning with salt and pepper. And it's going in a 425-degree oven. And in about 15 minutes, I will turn them and season the other side. And then we'll be ready to start coating the sauce on once we get that other side crispy too. So you can actually maybe I'll just toss them right here and season the other side. So I'm going to get this seasoned. We'll get it in that oven, and I'll bring you back to make the sauce because it's going to be fun. Okay, so I've got what was left in the jar that I had in the refrigerator of the onion jam. It was the extra. I've got, it's a quarter of a cup in here. I'm going to open one of my pint jars here. Nice seal. And I want about another quarter of a cup or so. And you can see how that's set up with no pectin. It's just the sugar and how many onions are in this that just make it happen. Oh, so good. Okay, so we're going to say half a cup of onion jam. Yeah, half a cup of onion jam. This stuff is like gold in our house. So you want to make sure that you don't waste one little bit of it. And then I refrigerate it after I open the jar. I'll put a link to the video of how I made this in the description box, actually the comment section. And so next I've got one of my favorites. It's such a versatile sauce. I've got some Sriracha. And I'm going to start with a quarter of a cup because we want it spicy, but we want it sweet. So I think we'll start with a quarter of a cup and go from there. Because Sriracha, even though it's spicy, it's not so hot, it's intolerable. To me, it's not hot at all, but some people think it's extremely hot. And then last, my other secret ingredient here is some bourbon. Now you can leave that out. Most definitely, you do not have to have that. You could replace that with a little bit. That was an ounce of bourbon. You can replace that with an ounce of chicken stock and call it good. You want to mix that up really good, and then you're going to taste. I may have to adjust it one way or another. Maybe I'll have to add more onion jam. Maybe I'll have to add more Sriracha, but I think this is plenty to glaze those wings. And oh, it smells fabulous. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste and adjust if needed. Wow. I love it. I love it. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's kicked up with a little bourbon in the background. Fabulous. Okay, perfect. So write down those measurements because that was absolutely perfect. So as soon as the chicken wings have gotten really crispy, we're gonna, or you know, they're almost done. We're gonna go ahead and glaze some in and then toss them in. These are about a little over halfway cooked. I've turned them once. Now I've got that glaze, brushed on each piece. That so delicious Sriracha and sweet onion jam bourbon glaze on there. We're gonna let this caramelize on here, and then we're gonna flip them again and do it again. And I may not even toss them at the end. I'm just gonna let it caramelize right on top, and it's gonna be sweet. Okay, so these are really, really done. They've got that caramelized sauce on there. Halfway through, I started basting them, and then I basted the one side and then the other side, and yeah, when they're all done and you're taking them out of the oven and they're crispy, you're gonna go ahead and baste on the rest of your sauce. Garnish them with some green onions, and I'm gonna get a paper towel because they're messy, they're sticky, they're sweet, they're delicious. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm gonna grab look how brown that is. It's so yummy. All the sugar caramelizes and browns on there. It's so tender and delicious. Okay, so I haven't had wings in so long. This is fabulous. It's sweet, it's spicy, it is fall apart. As you can see, the bones just fall apart. And how easy is that? That sauce is to die for. It's got that caramelized balsamic background with the Sriracha and the bourbon. And you could switch it up any way you wanted, but I can tell you this is fantastic. And so just another way to use up that onion jam that you made, which is a little bit labor intensive, but so worth the effort and so economical to make yourself. So I hope that you try this. I hope that you subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. And I hope you don't mind if I have another wing, because I'm going to have it.